come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Hello, happy Monday, and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield, and good grief, is that not the coolest shirt I've ever seen?
I love it.
What is
Thank you.
happening?
I don't
You're like
know.
you're gonna go down to South Florida and take on the boa, because you're like camouflage. They won't even see you coming.
Right, exactly.
It's rad.
And it's like so soft. Thank you. It's just so cold outside. I had to wash my mouth.
I know, seriously, it is so cold outside that you want to say bad words. Like when
Really,
you open
really.
the door, you go, bleep.
Yep,
Like, for real.
So I was like, I need the turtleneck, I need the long sleeves, the
Yeah.
pants. Oh, and it's even chilly in here.
I'm wearing
kinda.
long johns as we speak.
Oh, are you now?
Correct.
Doubling up.
Yeah, top and bottom.
Very nice. Well, I hope it's keeping you warm.
It has.
We'll be talking about some of that in just a little bit,
Yeah.
too, just how long the cold is going to be sticking around.
Ridiculously cold.
Yeah, and we've got a pretty full studio
Well,
today, too.
we have a cool show coming up. What do we have coming
Should
up?
we get right into
Let's
it?
do
Let's do it. Calling all young entrepreneurs. You have a chance to test your skills right here on the First Coast. We'll tell you all about it.
Then if you need something hot during these cold days, well, foodies, we've got you back. We're going to take you to Bold Bird's Hot Chicken.
Yes, and now we are just 12 days away from Valentine's Day. So Modern Brotherhood, Jacksonville Mom, they're stopping by to tell us about some Valentine's Day fun that you can plan with your family. But first,
Come on with it.
it's time for
Say
What? That's right. And what in the Florida happened over the weekend? It was so cold that some areas saw snowflakes and parts of the First Coast just frozen. Take a look at these photos shared on our Weather Watchers Facebook group. And you can also add your photos there. Make sure you go down to that Facebook group. You just type in Weather Watchers. And take a look at this photo. You can see the mailbox has icicles all around it. The grass is frozen. It looks kind of cool, actually.
It's super cool. It looks pretty neat.
Whoa.
All right, then take a look at this fountain. What? This is an ice fountain in Fernandina. I mean, everything is absolutely ridiculously frozen. Wow, that's very not Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, like I would, that's pretty commonplace when I was up in Brooklyn, but that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was crazy how cold it got. Take a look at this too. More from the icy tundra known as Jacksonville. A tree is frozen instead of the leaves. Nothing but ice, baby. I mean, that is pretty thick too.
All right, now this is from our EP, Justin Miller. So you can see the snow flurries falling from the sky in Middleburg, and the kids just enjoying, we down here in Florida call snow day.
That's right. It was very exciting. We heard Middleburg. I think we even heard some from Green Cove Springs.
They were losing
let
it.
us know where you got it.
I remember when we had that super ice storm in the 80s. I was like a little kid, right?
Yeah.
I mean, talk about losing our minds. We're running out there freaking out in like our little football uniforms and trying to go play football and stuff in it. It was
now,
awesome.
was it more than what we saw this time? Oh, okay.
All the bridges were closed. Like we were going to go to
like
Atlanta to go see family, and we couldn't leave because the bridges were closed because we lived on the other side of the river.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it was just like, well, guess we're going to be here.
And then with all of this too, we heard like people's pipes breaking and just.
Yeah, we've had some folks here at the station have that.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you think the cold will be gone soon, think again. Puxatawny Phil caught sight of his shadow this morning, meaning 6 more weeks of winter. The supposed immortal woodchuck emerged for the 140th year. Phil has predicted a longer winter far more often than an early spring, but he is not the most accurate groundhog and is right less than half of the time. So we'll get a check of the forecast a little later in the show.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably terrified.
Oh,
so no
baby.
wonder he doesn't see his shadow. He's trying to run away. Look at all his people.
I know. How cute, though. I do love seeing that every year.
Yeah. All right. Well, spicy chicken is what we call a delicacy here in the South, and Uber Eats gave us the opportunity to check out Bold Bird's Nashville Hot Chicken. Take a look. You got the spot. What's up, foodies? I'm over here in the Lakewood neighborhood. I've got owner Hughes, and I am here at Bold Bird's Nashville Hot Chicken. Look, I'm about to get my face melted here, and I am so super excited. Hughes, thank you so very much for having me here, man.
Thanks for coming.
I really appreciate it. So, full disclosure, I live over in the Avondale neighborhood. You guys have one in Murray Hill.
That's right.
My brother and I typically go there and melt our faces fairly regularly.
Okay.
But you guys, this is a new location over here, and you guys have expanded the menu a little bit. Tell us about Bold Birds, and then tell us about what you've done here.
So Bold Birds is a family-owned local restaurant. We opened, as you said, over in the Avondale Murray Hill area in in May of 2020.
Congratulations.
Opened here in Lakewood, got a spot on the other side of the river. But when we did open over here, we took the opportunity to expand on the menu a little bit at both locations.
Yeah.
So we've added a few more salads.
Yeah, let me hear, what is this one?
This is the Cobb salad. So it's got, bacon, blue cheese, egg, said bacon already.
Well, you can say
tomatoes.
bacon twice. Is
That's
that
right.
good?
Yeah, exactly. And we have a little avocado ranch with that we serve with that. You can also get fried chicken added to that if you'd like.
We probably get fried chicken and everything, huh?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. So what else do we have here?
And then we added the loaded fries we've had for a few years now, but it was not on the original opening menu. So that's basically
Dude, I love
French fries topped with queso cheese, fried chicken at whatever heat level you'd like, coleslaw, pickles, and our house comeback sauce. So
Loaded is an understatement.
it's
That's
a
amazing.
hefty portion too.
That's
So,
real.
Yeah, yeah. A lot
Okay.
of people get that just as their
That's
entree.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge. It's amazing. All right, let's move on to the staples though. So what do
Okay.
we have here?
These are just our 3-piece tender meal. They come with one side. We got collard greens here that we cook in-house. Take about 8 hours.
Okay, hold on. Our executive producer is an absolute fanatic
Okay.
for collard greens, so let me test these for him.
All right, there you go.
You got a new spot.
Probably what we're most known for is our Hughes hot chicken sandwich. It's served with coleslaw, pickles, and our house comeback sauce. And then that's got some mac and cheese with it.
Okay, hold on. Let me hit
Yeah,
that mac and cheese.
those are the hot heat level. So
The folks at home know
yeah,
I'm desensitized.
okay, fair enough.
So for a lot of folks, that might light you up. That doesn't light me up. So let me try this mac and cheese,
Yeah,
and then we're gonna go back there and we're gonna try
yeah,
the crazy stuff, right?
yeah, yeah.
Well, so what am I in
It's
for?
the hotter than a mother clucker.
Yes, it is, baby.
And it's pretty hot. It's got ghost pepper in it, so it's hot.
Dude, that is so good. Oh my God, that mac and cheese is real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this one home. Oh man, that is delicious. All right, let's go. Let's go melt faces.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, cool.
Okay, so we're in the kitchen now because, I mean, hotter than a mother clucker is no joke, and you don't want these people out here as like eyes watering and be like, what's going on? So we're in the kitchen, and we're gonna do it, man. But wait,
right.
before we do this is not the only like spice level you have, right?
No,
like
no,
we can
no.
go all the way from like no spice.
No heat at all.
Okay.
What we call classic was like traditional fried chicken. I tell people our medium is like runs kind of like a hot at
Okay.
most other places, and then the mother clucker has habanero, and the hotter than a mother clucker has ghost pepper. It's very hot.
Ah! Skip the pleasantries, sir. Let's get right down to
All
brass
right,
tacks.
let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. So let me just dip it right in there. All right.
Oh, it's so juicy.
And then we get our shake. So,
All right, let's do it. Oh, good, bye.
it builds, I will say.
We forgot.
Yeah,
It was really good.
I'm getting a little in my nose.
No, it's really good.
Yeah.
So, straight up, I'm a weirdo. Like, I've desensitized myself with hot stuff. Like I said, my brother Josh and I, we actually do eat these like they're a meal.
Right.
So that is delicious. That is so delicious. Okay, I'm gonna take one more bite because I'm not scared. But I will have to ask you one last question before I let you go. One of the things that we notice is like, you work a lot with Uber Eats, right?
Yeah.
And so how does working with a company like Uber Eats help propel your business?
Well, for us, the biggest thing is that it gives us the ability to have a delivery service that we otherwise wouldn't have. We also oftentimes will run specials with Uber Eats. So like you can get buy one, get one, meat entrees, things like that. So that's great. So it's a great partnership.
It's a good partnership. Okay.
Yeah.
And then one last thing though, and I would be remiss if I didn't say something about this because my mother-in-law's name is Mimi.
Yes.
And so you have the Mimi sandwich.
Right.
Mimi, you have your own sandwich here.
Right. Named after my mom.
Right.
Also, my boys call my mom Mimi. So
That's
we named
awesome.
it after her.
That's
she
awesome.
She loves swimming in cheese, so that's why.
Hughes,
Yeah.
thank you so very much, man. This
Absolutely.
has been a great time. This is so much fun, but I gotta go drink some beer now because
Right.
my mouth is literally on fire. So if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Choice News Plus. Woo!
There you go.
Well, just in time for Valentine's Day, a sweet way to say I love you. Alex and Amy of St. Augustine Experiences are here to talk about the Sweets and History Tour. And we did the Bourbon and History Tour. Y'all saw that last week. It was so much fun. And you guys have so many different tours to do, but today we're getting excited for Valentine's Day. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. All right, so what inspired you to create the Sweets and History Tour? And this is a tour that you can take all year long, not just for Valentine's Day.
As you know, a lot of our tours revolve around alcohol, so we're looking
Yeah.
for something a little more family-friendly, something to get a little earlier in the day as well, too. 10:30 in the morning, gets out before the crowds, and there are just so many awesome sweet spots around town. We said, let's do this together. Let's put this together for people visiting St. Augustine.
I know we get a ton of visitors, ton of tours, but this is also for the locals, right? Not just for people who are visiting.
About 40% of our business is locals. People that do
Awesome.
want to explore their backyard,
Yeah.
St. Augustine, Duval County, St. Johns County, Flagler County. So really is for everybody, locals and visitors.
And you could also make this a gift for Valentine's Day, right?
Absolutely. And honestly, it's really popular right now to do an experience
Yeah, something
with somebody.
different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Instead of just getting them something specific, this you can collect things and have them all week.
Yes, I love it. And you brought some examples here. So these are
Yes.
different places we would stop. Like, how does it work exactly?
Yep, you're going to hit 5 locations
Okay.
on our tour. We're going to keep some of them a little secret, but you do get this wonderful little cooler bag,
cute.
so everything is going to stay nice and good for you.
Very nice.
But we're going to be definitely getting some pralines from Savannah Sweets.
And I like how they put it in a little heart shape.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
Peace, Love, and Donuts. We're going to actually start there.
And they've been on the show.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and it's great. Really fresh, awesome donuts. You're going to be hitting La Macaroon, getting some of the best macaroons in Northeast Florida.
Yes.
And, of course, Whetstone, where just right here, you're going to get a sample of every single type of chocolate that
Oh
they
my
make.
gosh. No
But
way.
you do get more on
Okay,
the tour.
so you don't want to give it all away.
Exactly.
Now, what will they be learning on the tour? This is, you don't have to be a history buff, but I'm sure that you're going to be learning some fun things too.
We try to do a nice little job summarizing 460 years of history for
Oh
you
my
guys
gosh,
in 90
right?
minutes. But
No pressure.
again, that is the fun part, is this little bag though too, because you don't have to eat all of this in 90
Right, save
minutes
it.
too. It's the tour that keeps on giving, I call it as
Yeah.
well too.
Yeah, we
which
call
I
it
love.
adult trick-or-treating.
Oh, I like that. Okay, that was going to be my next question though. How long is this? Or what do folks need to know maybe before they go?
90 minutes, 10:30 every morning.
Okay.
But we also do custom times as well too, if it doesn't fit into your family
Oh, that's
schedule.
cool.
Corporate outings, team building.
Yeah.
Always feel free to give us a call to customize anything on our tours.
And it's an easy walk, maybe for all ages. Like who is this good for?
Super easy, compact, great for families though too. This really keeps the kids entertained
Oh,
as
yeah.
well too. What are we going to get next? What are we going to get next? And so yeah, super easy walk, 90 minutes, great for everybody. Honestly.
I think it's so cool. And yeah, when we did the Bourbon and History Tour, I mean, we learned a lot, we indulged, and it was so much fun. And again, a unique experience.
Exactly.
So where can folks get tickets and learn more?
StAugustineExperiences.com. And just like with the Bourbon Tour, we made a special code for you guys. First Coast for all your viewers gets 10% off our Sweets Tour, Food Tours, History Tours, Bourbon Tours as well too. So First
Wow.
Coast promo code. Use that when checking out.
Now, am I remembering correctly, 6 different tours y'all offer?
6
Yes.
different tours.
Do you want to name them off really quickly?
St. Augustine History Tour, Sweets and History, Food Tour, no alcohol, great for families
Okay.
as well too. St. Augustine Historic Bar Crawl, the original one, Wine Cocktail Food Tour, and our newest Bourbon Whiskey and History experience.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. We're going to have to try them all, David. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I think it's going to be time to toss it over to David because I'm ready to get into some of these delicious treats. So thanks
for
again.
having
Happy
us.
Valentine's
Thank
Day.
you.
David.
Young entrepreneurs test their skills at the RCSA STEM and Health Expo. And to tell us all about it, we have Jacksonville Market Manager Jackie Grant. Jackie, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so what are children's entrepreneur markets? Sounds really cool.
So it is. It's awesome. I actually got into it because my son came to me one day and was like, hey, Mom, I love going to all these different shows and stuff, and where can I do something like that? So I was like, I have no idea. So what do? We go to Google and Facebook.
That's
so
right.
I found Children's Entrepreneur Markets. They're 501c3. We are now nationwide, and we have over 500,000 kids
Wow.
throughout the United States running their own businesses, and it's truly all about the kids.
That's so cool. Okay, so, on a personal level, why are you so passionate about sharing this opportunity?
Again, because of my son and what
Yeah.
I've seen from him.
Yeah, so, okay,
he
so
started
let-
3 years ago.
Yeah, let me ask you, over the course of the 3 years, how have you seen your little guy turn into like a little man, right? Because he's like got his own little business.
So it's crazy because he also went from being about this to, hey, grab that for me up there. So he's 14 now. He's been doing them since he was 11.
That's awesome.
He had just a little 10 by 10 with one table, didn't really know what he was going to do. He does rocks, gems, and fossils, so he just had like a random thing out.
Yeah.
Now he is constantly talking to people in Morocco and talking to people in Europe and New Jersey and all over, and he's made his
14.
own. Oh yeah, and he's made his own connections everywhere, and
That's so rad.
he's going to be way better set than his dad and I ever were.
Yeah, that's so cool. It's like, no, dude, I'm not buying you a car when you turn 16.
He bought his own car and just got it Thursday.
He's only
Actually,
14.
he'll be 15 next month, and he said he wanted to learn to drive in his own car.
That is
so
awesome.
the confidence that you see kids truly grow in this, and
Yeah.
it's all kids. I've seen other kids come out and they start by selling some soda and chips because we don't really limit what they sell.
Sure.
Some venues will limit what they sell. This weekend at the River City Science Academy Festival, which is from 10 to 2 and free, but they are not limited. So you'll see kids selling baked goods. You'll see kids selling stuff that they bought at Sam's
Right.
or Costco
Yeah.
and just kind of having
Being a
their
little
own
third
little
party guy, yeah.
Yeah, so
I think that's
It's
amazing.
a little bit of everything.
Okay, so let me ask you, who's this program for?
Kids aged 5 to 17.
Okay.
So as long as you have not turned 18 yet, and as long as you are at least 5 years old, you can run your own booth.
That's so amazing. I can just imagine like a 6-year-old little kid walking around, like my daughter at 6 years old, be like, "You want to buy some stuff?" I can totally see that.
They're the best. The young ones are the best for sure.
Okay, so what's your best advice for parents coming, to an event for their kids' first market, right?
It sounds so bad, but step away. Go away.
Okay.
If us parents just let our kids sink or swim, a lot of times they will soar. And my son, the first market, we sat right there, and Dad and I were like, we're salespeople and we've done it and we didn't want to speak. I was like, okay, the rules are don't speak to the customers, let the kids do it.
Yeah.
And it was hard. And then
Okay.
the second we stopped being in his booth, this kid has just flown. And he, like I said, he's got connections all over the world now.
That's so cool. That is so rad. Okay, so let me ask you something. What's the biggest rule at the events? Is it that one?
Yes.
Don't get involved?
Yes, so
Okay.
parents are allowed to help with setup and breakdown.
Okay.
You can help your kids in the kitchen when they're baking.
Sure.
You can help your kids procure the items. But the idea of it is that the kids truly are the ones that run the business.
Mm-hmm.
So we want them to be a part of procuring it. Then we want them to be a part of the baking, of planning it out,
course.
and of making the prices and those types of
Yeah.
things. You can help with that. On the day of the market, you need to step back and let your kid do it. So the kid should be the one collecting the money. So parents should be practicing that at home. The kids should be the ones that are able to answer all the questions and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's awesome. Okay, so where do we go to learn some more information before I let you go?
Kidsmarkets.com, and we do have 5 markets live right now. We typically release every 3 to 4 months. We'll release 4 to 6 markets coming up.
That's cool. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you
is
so much.
amazing. This is absolutely super cool. All right, Jordan, what do we have coming up?
More Valentine's Day inspiration. Jacksonville moms stopping by the station to share some fun ideas that you can do with the whole family. And when will the Florida weather we know and love come back to the First Coast? We're going to find out later in Rain or Shine.
Technology is not just important in our automobile accidents. Technology and video surveillance is critical in all of the cases that we handle, from premises liability cases to nursing home negligence cases.
Yeah, video captures all of that. Inside assisted living facilities, apartment complexes, ring camera capture accidents for people who've been hurt on the job for workers' comp cases.
Without that evidence, we wouldn't have a true picture of what happened.
We know insurance companies are going to jump on it, and if the client gives us one call, we'll do the same.
My name is Mary. I want people to know how wonderful Conviva is. The care team is very proactive, very thorough, very caring. It's not just going for a visit and you're done. I always have a lot of questions and never feel rushed. They just really, really take good care of you. And every time I lift up my grandson, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this. And it's my most favorite thing in the world.
Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
Hurry, it's happening now through Monday at Rooms to Go. Shop 100 perfect picks, each just $9.99 or less. Picture it, your home, fully furnished in your style, with living rooms, bedrooms, and dining rooms, each for $9.99 or less. So many stylish options, each $9.99 or less. And it gets even better. Finance for as low as $20 or less per month, interest-free for 50 months. Plus, free doorway delivery. Don't wait. Offer ends Monday at Rooms to Go.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're Prime Buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
I'm Maria Montgomery, and at West Shore Home, we make home remodeling easy. From tub to shower conversions to walk-in tub installations and even full bath remodels. We're ready to get rid of your old, outdated bathroom and transform it into your dream space. So if your bathroom looks like this, or even this, we're ready to transform your bathroom. The best part is we don't require any money down, so you can get started and not make your first payment until after the project is complete. All of our projects are professionally installed by our crews of highly trained employee installers, never subcontractors. And right now we have something special going on. It's our winter savings event. Lock in free installation on all tub to shower conversions. Plus, for a limited time, get 18 months of no interest financing. Just call or visit westshorebath.com.
Well, we are now just 12 days away from Valentine's Day, and Jacksonville mom contributor Blakely Vanicki joins me now to share some fun, family-friendly ways to celebrate in today's modern motherhood. Great to see you.
Great to see you again.
I love the pink. You look fabulous.
Thanks.
So for those who maybe want to celebrate a little bit early, what's going on around town?
There's so much going on, and you can celebrate Valentine's all month. It's not just February 14th, right? So if you have the kids, obviously we like to share family fun things. So lots of our local libraries offer craft days.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, check out the library schedules. There's one off Deerwood. They're making weeding baskets, which is kind of cool. So get the family involved, and then go check out some fun books while you're there.
Yeah.
If their kids are into cooking or want to make some treats, Shirla Taub and then Jack's Cooking Studio are doing different kind of cooking classes where you can make treats and pastries, and they're family friendly. So that's something fun to do. We rock the Spectrum. This is a really cool kids place. They're doing a love bug brunch.
Oh my gosh, how cute.
I know, I think this was on Valentine's Day, but they're doing brunch and sing along and dancing, and they'll have open play and story time, all kind of really cool stuff. And then there's a kid rave and silent disco happening at the Core Tap Room.
How fun.
I know, so the parents can have some drinks and foods in silence and have a conversation while the kids are having a good time.
Yes, and that was gonna be my next thing too. Like, how do we get the kids excited, but also the parents?
Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so any holiday can be fun if you make it fun. Like, you just have to bring the fun, and you can do that by doing activities.
Bring
with
out
the
your
kids.
own inner child.
Bring out your own inner child. Yes. Make some paper chains. Do you remember doing these for Christmas, like a countdown?
I do.
So you could do a Valentine countdown, or like make them between now and Valentine's Day and hang them as like a garland around the room. And
That's
the
a great
kids help
idea.
do that. How
Like, we
fun
could
is that?
Line it up here and like be decorative. I like that.
Yes, I know. And
Very
then like
cute.
some other fun things I like to do. Obviously, decorate everything in pink and red. And fun. Keep up the themed foods. Some things that I like to do is make these hearts. And every morning when the kids wake up, I'll put a new one on their door that says something I love about them, so they have something to look forward to for the first 2 weeks.
I think that's great, and then it's decorative too for the on their door. I would love to walk to that every day. I probably wouldn't take it off.
Right,
You know, it's just so decorative.
She'll leave it up there. I love you that you love me, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fun.
I love that. And then what about some ways to make it just a little extra special, a little extra fun?
A little extra fun. Okay, so you can. Everybody goes out on Valentine's Day. It gets expensive. It's hard to find sitters. So bring the date night at home.
Okay.
Bring the whole family. There's lots of places that offer heart-shaped pizzas. So you can order a heart-shaped pizza, make it a fun little rom-com movie night, like with the family and the kid-friendly movies. There are lots of grocery stores that are offering like take and make steak dinners.
Cool.
So you can bring them home. They're portable. Have like a white tablecloth and the candles. Make it
romantic.
make it special and exciting for the kids.
Right.
As well as your husband.
They might want to help
wife.
set the table and
absolutely,
stuff, right?
Your spouse, yeah.
And then other must-haves.
One
Well,
of my
I love
favorite
this.
things, I just love a theme.
Oh.
So these are
These
just heart-shaped waffles.
waffles.
They're red or pink, whatever color. You can add some sparkles, some sprinkles onto
Yeah.
them. Rim your glasses and
That's
icing
cool.
and sprinkles. Yeah, it just makes it more fun. Drinking milk from this in the morning for kids.
Oh, they would
Add
absolutely love it.
glitter,
So would
add
I.
some edible
The edible
glitter.
glitter,
I mean,
yeah.
it just makes it so much more fun.
A little bit more special.
Something else, you know, kids will exchange Valentines in classes.
Yeah.
Do it at home. Do it with the family. Have everybody sit down and make their own little mailbox or gift bag, decorate
Yeah.
it, and then swap Valentines with everyone.
I think that was one of my favorite things as a kid. I loved
And
that.
as adults, we get left out. We don't get to do it.
Right. And then what about traditions? Do you have any of those?
We like to do matching pajamas, you know, so the kids will do that, and then we'll wake up, we'll have our pink breakfast, and then we'll pick if we're gonna do like a chill kind of heart-shaped pizza night. Something new that we've kind of tried to start doing. It's hard to get reservations, but Waffle House does meet me under the yellow sign.
No
And
way.
we have like a white tablecloth and flowers at a Waffle
That is so
House.
funny.
That's my daughter's favorite.
Well, and I love Waffle House. I had my rehearsal dinner at Waffle House for my wedding.
Stop. Oh, that's amazing.
another story for another day. But JacksonvilleMom.com.
JacksonvilleMom.com
they
have
have
lots of
all that.
ideas and events. Yep.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and happy Valentine's Day, David.
Oh, I love Waffle House. All right, you have a chance to take part in a haiku contest. It's all part of Jack's Poetry Fest, and here to tell us all about it is local poet and Home at Hand team member Alexis Alexander. Alexis, so good to see you.
So good to see you.
Hey, that's a really nice jacket you got there.
I thought you might like
Just happens to be
it.
mine. She was freezing when she got it.
It is cold. It is cold. It won't be cold forever, though.
No.
And we are having a poetry contest, a haiku contest.
Okay.
And if you're not sure, a haiku is a 3-line poem. 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables, really easy.
Yeah.
And we're taking submissions through February 28th.
Okay, that's great. That's amazing. Okay, so who's qualified to enter?
Anyone over 18.
Okay.
And this can't be an AI-generated poem.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, no, hey-
No AI-generated
No,
entries,
no,
okay?
please
Nothing
no.
profane, nothing vulgar. Everything family friendly, and just get creative.
I like that. I love that. Okay, so how do we submit our poem, right?
Yes. So what you can do is submit your first and last name, your phone number, and your email address to Ruth at.
We'll come back to it.
Yes, we will. We will.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you gave us the parameters for the poem, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me. You're a poet. I'm gonna do this. Give me a haiku.
Ooh, David. David put me on spot. Here I am performing. Now, on the news, we're here.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. That's what's up. That's amazing.
I was supposed to challenge you,
Yeah,
David.
no. See, that's why I did that first, so that way you couldn't do it. You know, you gotta get out in front of it.
You caught me. You caught me. I just wanted to add, this is a great opportunity for anyone, any level of writing, poetry, creative interest. This is for beginners. This is for people who've never written a poem before in their lives.
That's cool. I like that a lot. So don't be afraid. Get out there and try it, right? You never know. You might be exceptionally good at it. Like, seriously.
Seriously.
All right, so what does the contest winner receive?
The grand prize is $100.
All right.
This could very well be the easiest $100 you ever win. And there will be 2 runner-ups for honorable mention. There'll be $25 gift certificates each.
Hey, that's great.
Yes.
All right, so if you're a runner-up, you still get dinner. That's cool.
For sure. So dinner on David.
Oh, what?
Submissions now through February 28th. You can visit hopeathand.org as well. There's more information about the different events we have going on, and the April big event for us, which is National Poetry Month. We'll have lots of things going on at that time too.
That's amazing. And do you have any works out that we can go check out? Anything published?
I'm also a visual artist, so right now I'm kind of more into the visual arts.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm working on some things.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk more.
Okay,
we'll talk more.
Let's talk more about that. Okay, so one more time, give me all the details for people if they want to sign up and how they sign up.
Okay, so 18 and older, nothing vulgar, nothing profane, family friendly. Go to hopeathand.org to get more information about this contest and anything else we have going on throughout the year.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Thank you so very much. Alexis, you're the best. I
You're
really
the
do
best.
appreciate it.
Thanks
all right,
for the
guys,
coat.
stick around. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm telling you, it's not just cold outside, it's cold in here too.
It's cold.
It's freezing. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back.
I'm innocent.
Bringing an owl to an interrogation? That's a power move.
Look at it was me. I did it.
Hiring America's largest injury law firm for your injury. That's also a power move. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Remodeling your kitchen, bath, or laundry? The team at ProCraft can help you get started and provide you with a list of quality contractors to make your home designs a reality. Visit our showroom today to get inspired. Insist on the best. Ask for ProCraft Cabinetry.
Attention! If you currently use a hydrophilic intermittent catheter, please listen up. Starting in 2026, new changes are in effect. To keep receiving the catheter you currently rely on, you need an updated prescription. Changes like this can bring up questions. That's why Coloplast is making life easier, with a free guide for any catheter user that takes you through the process. Visit keepyourcatheter.com or call now to receive your free guide by email and learn how to update your prescription today. Call now or visit keepyourcatheter.com. That's keepyourcatheter.com. It just takes a couple minutes and means no changes to your catheter of choice. Visit keepyourcatheter.com, keepyourcatheter.com, or call today, 833-679-0799, 833-679-0799. Coloplast shares this as general guidance and not as legal or health advice. Insurance rules vary and change. Talk to your healthcare provider about treatment options and your supplier for billing questions.
If you're facing cancer, there's a place that was designed around you. It's where some of the country's leading cancer research can become advanced treatments. It's for learning all you can and knowing all your options. It's for facing uncertainty with a feeling of calm and for never being alone in your journey. It's Baptist MD Anderson Cancer Center in Jacksonville. It's everything you need to take on cancer.
At Fifth Third, we work hard to make banking a Fifth Third better.
Janet, you know how Fifth Third Bank keeps your money safe with fraud monitoring and threat blocking? Because they put extra effort into everything they do in order to make banking a Fifth Third better?
Can we talk about how you're talking right now?
Well, I also keep you safe because I am your dog.
Thank you.
And I love you.
This is banking a Fifth Third better.
Where's the best place to buy kids furniture? A furniture store just for kids. Rooms to Go Kids. With ready-to-go room packages that make decorating easy, starting at just $6.77. That's right. Every piece expertly packaged to take the guesswork out of putting their room together. Plus, with interest-free financing for 50 months, buying is even easier. So save big on the styles they want. The coolest designs, fun features, and great color options on sale. Shop and save. Only at Rooms to Go Kids.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine, as promised, with meteorologist Mike Prangley, and we were talking about Groundhog's Day.
We were.
6 more weeks of winter.
So
I have to know what you think about that.
So, well, what I found out, I did all the research,
Okay.
and the poor guy, he doesn't know enough science, so he didn't see
Oh
his-
my
his
gosh,
saw
I
shadow.
remember this.
So what I did is I used science. So I put my face there, and I'm calling for an early spring.
Yes.
All right, so it's going to get better. In fact, we're going to have a little taste of spring as early as this week. Have you noticed your car lately?
Well, I park in the garage, so I've been very lucky.
Okay, there's a little film of pollen on mine, I noticed.
My husband's, yes.
Okay.
I did see the little sprinkling.
Pollen season is with us and upon us, so keep that in mind. So we're going to go from 16 wind chill frozen degrees this morning to a beautiful 71 by Wednesday. So there you go.
So nice. But
Yes.
yeah, bring on the allergy pills then, huh?
And then the allergy pills, yes.
I'll
The
start
pine
those back
pollen
up.
is out there. So that's our new pattern. We're not talking about any big Arctic blasts. I want to get to this so we can spend time. Here's our 10-day.
Okay.
We go 53 today.
That's not too
Tonight,
bad.
of light freeze. So we're not talking about the pipes as much. And all my there's some neighbors I have without
Same.
water. Same
Yeah.
with you?
Mm-hmm. Just a couple sprinkled here and there. We got very lucky.
Yeah, okay, good. You're
Mhm.
okay. So we're okay on the pipes, it looks like, all the way through the next 10 days. Think
Okay,
about
good.
that, but we have a light
look at the
freeze tonight.
warm up.
But look at this. We have a little chill late week, a little rain Wednesday night, which we need for the plants, right?
Right.
60%. And then back in the 60s Friday, Saturday, 70s. Sunday and all the way into next week.
Oh my gosh, this weather looks fantastic.
Right, now if you're heading north,
Great news.
the groundhog is right. I think they will have a lingering winter the farther north you go. So
Okay.
northeast, you have plans traveling. It's a different story, especially from DC northward.
Right, right. So
Okay.
plan ahead.
Plan ahead.
But we're looking good.
Yeah, we're looking
I like
great.
the sound
Happy
of that.
spring, everybody, and happy Groundhog Day.
And your face on that groundhog just kills me. I love it. All right, David.
Happening on February 19th is the Minds of the Future Black Tie Fundraising Gala, and we're joined by founder Cynthia Smith and students Riley Jenkins and Jaquan Blaylock. Guys, thank you so very much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. You give me a hug.
Yay!
So good to see you.
Good to see you again.
All right, so tell us about the Black Tie Gala.
It's February 19th, WJCT, and it's going to be amazing because this is the 5th annual
Congratulations.
Black Tie Gala, and it's needed. It's needed for our school. Our students are able to showcase their talents, and it's a great cause for people to come network and see what Minds of the Future Academy is all about.
It really is very cool. You guys gave me the opportunity to co-host it with Jasmine Monroe,
Yeah.
and it was so cool. That
It
was a
was.
really, really great evening.
It was.
I mean, it was very awesome to see everybody.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the importance of it, right?
Yes.
So expand upon that a little bit.
Yes. Every year we always have a mission for the Black Tie Fundraising Gala to where the funds that are raised go to something specific. In December, our new school that was being renovated, that we still have not moved into yet, was actually burglarized. So this year, yeah, I know, unfortunately, a lot of our things were stolen that we needed to get into the school. So this gala is going to be more important than ever this year because it's going to help us get what we need
Yeah, to get back on your feet. Yeah, to get back on track. That's ridiculous. So
It
I
is.
implore folks at home, please make sure that you go attend this, or at least find ways to donate or help at all, because that's kind of ridiculous. That which leads me to the next question: how can people support this?
Yeah, our website, mindsofthefutureacademy.com. They can follow us on all social media handles. We have links there, to our Amazon registry. If people cannot physically give a financial donation, they can go and buy some things that we need.
Absolutely.
Because that's the most important. It's not like renovating your home.
Right.
We're renovating a school.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's
Yes.
a big facility.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So why should people support your school? This is an opportunity for y'all to talk. And thank you for being here, by the way.
You're welcome. So
So why should people why should people support your school?
why should people support the school? As a student, from Minds of the Future Academy, me personally, the school needs it.
Yeah.
As the tragedy that happened to our school, we really need to get back on our feet so our students, us ourselves, can go back. Because I feel like we deserve it. We worked really hard.
Of course you deserve it.
As we just took this test, we worked really, really, really hard. And the test score shows.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Ms. Blaylock, what you got for me?
Well, I just, like she said, it was a tragic event that happened to the school. Essential, learning equipment was taken from the school. Classrooms need that, teachers need that to be able to help students thrive.
Right. Yeah, you guys need your equipment, right? I mean, you can't go to work without your equipment. Okay, so Riley, hold on for a second. I need you to do something. Put those shoes up here for just a second. Look at that! Man, those are cool as 8 fans on high. I love those shoes so much. And you coordinated with it. That's amazing. You look great. Okay, so what can people expect from the gala, right? So let's talk about that a little bit, like right when they walk through the doors, because I know what to expect, but they don't.
Yes, so we have violinist Josh Vietti, who is a national recording violinist. We have Mike Ben, who's also going to be hosting our gala this year, along with Dr. Hall. We have vendors, food from every local restaurant and
food
chef.
was so good last time.
Yes, so shout out to all the vendors and the chefs that have come on board. Now we're still in the early stages of pretty much putting the pieces together.
Sure.
So we're still needing vendors. If anybody, want to vend, that's also on our website, as well as food vendors. We have a variety of food from Italian all the way down to barbecue. So, the food is good.
It is.
And then again, like it's a night to showcase our students. And then we also have our students where they selected community impact awards that they would like to recognize influential people in their lives for them being students at Minds of the Future Academy.
Well, you are all doing such a great job. I really do appreciate all the hard work that you do.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
and best of
thank you.
luck. Guys, stick
Thank
around.
you.
We'll be right back after the break.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're Prime Buyers and Twin Brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
Is chronic pain stealing the life you love? Pain pills mask it. Surgery scares you. And you're tired of just living with it. At Select Health and Wellness, we don't mask pain. We heal it at the source with cutting-edge regenerative medicine, stem cells, exosomes, PRP, your body's own miracle workers. Select Health and Wellness uses 100% natural, non-surgical treatments with life-changing results. No downtime, no foreign chemicals, just your body doing what it was designed to do. Heal itself better than ever.
I'm Dr. Fritz, and every day I see patients walk out of here pain-free without surgery, and you could be next.
Don't wait another day in pain. Call Select Health and Wellness right now for your free consultation. Spots are limited. Call the life you're missing.
On Traffic Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with First Coast News and the First Coast News Plus app. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Stream extended traffic coverage on First Coast News and First Coast News Plus.
The way to screw up your case is to have a lawyer who doesn't sincerely care about you. Because a lawyer who cares is going to do everything he can to make sure that you get everything you're entitled to. It doesn't get more fairer than that.
If your kids are anything like our kids, we have a lot of cleaning to do. We can totally get that stain out for you. Call Michael's Rug Studio today to get an estimate to have your area rugs cleaned. Make all those messy spills disappear with one phone call.
For those trying to lose weight with help from a GLP-1 medication, eating the right foods is a big factor in your success. In fact, a new pilot clinical trial provides insight into how your diet can influence your weight loss journey and certain health markers. Check this out.
Registered dietitian Jillian Barkume is here with Atkins to chat about how diets high in protein and fiber may have the potential to help those on GLP-1 medications retain muscle mass while still losing weight.
Some of the most common challenges for people trying to lose weight with the help of a GLP-1 are reduced muscle mass and finding sustainable ways to get protein and fiber. Atkins recently worked with researchers to conduct a pilot clinical trial and discovered that following Atkins makes it easy to get more protein and fiber without exacerbating stomach discomfort. And while more research is warranted, there was a trend for people on Atkins to lose less muscle while losing weight, possibly due to eating more protein, slower weight loss, or other dietary factors.
If you're currently using GLP-1s to help manage your weight, Barcume recommends 2 products she says can help you stay on track.
Atkins high protein layer bars deliver 15 grams of protein with soft and crispy layers and deliciously fun flavors. My favorite is the Cookie Fusion flavor. It has a crispy cookie dough flavored base with chocolate chunks and cookie bits, layered with caramel and vanilla icing flavored dough, and finished with a chocolatey drizzle. These high protein and fiber bars provide what you need to stay on top of your long-term goals. My other recommendation is the Atkins high protein shake. Packed with 30 grams of protein and 7 grams of prebiotic fiber, these are a delicious and easy way to get the protein and fiber you need. The milk chocolate flavor is just one of the delicious options you can enjoy without a ton of sugar or net carbs. The shakes are designed to be an ally to your nutritional goals. They're gluten-free, low glycemic, and high in fiber.
To learn more about the Atkins way of eating, visit Atkins.com.
Retired Brigadier General Michael Fleming's story of service encompasses his entire adult life, but his reason for joining in the first place isn't what you'd expect.
I wanted to play college football, and I really didn't have that much experience, and so I thought, well, I can go in the military, kind of learn some things, and then really come out, bigger and stronger. So I signed up for two years, many years ago, in the Marine Corps. And then went to basic training at boot camp at Parris Island. Really didn't enjoy that much, but was glad to get out. And then I found I like it. I really enjoyed the fact that, the military felt like I was making a difference. So I started off with 2 years and then stayed for about 35.
General Fleming made the most of those 35 years, culminating in a truly incredible career.
I just signed up for the 2 years and went to the Marine Corps because I thought that was the toughest. So I was in the Marine Corps. I was started with Parris Island and then was stationed at Camp Lejeune and in Norfolk, Virginia, and then went to Officer Candidate School through the Enlisted Commissioning Program. Got commissioned in the Marine Corps and then was stationed out at Camp Pendleton in California. The Marine Corps here, I was a captain of the Marine Corps, and they only had amphibs here, and I didn't know anything about that. So called the Army and said, look, I really want to continue to serve, and they said, come on over. So I actually was, as a captain, became a captain in the Army, the Florida Army National Guard, and then went from there and had a couple of assignments at the Pentagon. I got to go to Harvard for my senior service college and really did some neat things. And was a congressional fellow, so I had all kind of different neat things, a couple of great assignments at the Pentagon, and then came back here and worked at the Florida National Guard headquarters. And then my last duty position, I was Assistant Adjutant General for the Florida Army National Guard.
If you have a story of service that you'd like us to share, send us an email to storiesofservice@firstcoastnews.com.
Turn your porch or patio into the best room of the house. Save 25% right now with patio enclosures. Make every season your favorite season. Call 866-496-4449 today. Hurry, this offer ends soon.
First Coast News on your side recognizes our teachers.
They do so much for our kids.
So together, let's all shine a spotlight on them.
Nominate a deserving teacher today. Teacher of the Week is sponsored by Keith Pearson Toyota.
Being able to go in the lab and work with my hands and actually learn that way was most beneficial to me.
I like that I had a lot of practice here and it felt like I was working a real patient.
I actively woke up every day wanting to come here and wanting to learn about the field that I was entering.
You can train to be a dental assistant in less than a year at Fortis. Scan the QR code to learn more.
When you're up against cancer, every ounce of strength matters. At Baptist MD Anderson Cancer Center, we partner with some of the country's leading cancer researchers and use advanced technology to power precise therapies. And because we offer care that's complete, we'll keep you strong in every way, during treatment and after. Baptist MD Anderson in Jacksonville. It's everything you need to take on cancer.
Get your home ready for the change in seasons with a $69 HVAC tune-up from Florida Home Air Conditioning. Our pros can help you lower energy costs, prevent costly breakdowns, and make sure your system is running at peak efficiency right when you need it most. Our exceptional service guarantee, combined with over 20 years experience serving Jacksonville and the surrounding areas, means you can trust your family's comfort to Florida Home. Call 904-594-7435.
Florida Home AC.
You wouldn't have your ex officiate your wedding.
Do you, Jake? Liar, cheater, gaslighter.
So why have anyone but America's largest injury law firm handle your injury case? Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Turn your porch or patio into the best room of the house. Save 25% right now with patio enclosures. Make every season your favorite season. Call 866-496-4449 today. Hurry, this offer ends soon.
A new nationwide analysis from the National Council on Teacher Quality reveals a disconnect between the needs of the American teacher workforce and policies for paid parental leave. With more on the new data and what it means for educators and families, we welcome Heather Pesky, president of the National Council on Teacher Quality. First of all, thank you for joining us, but what does your new report reveal about the state of paid parental leave for teachers in Florida, and why does it matter for students and families?
Well, what we found is that in Florida, there is no guaranteed paid parental leave for teachers. And so this means that teachers are left on their own to figure out how to have their children and then how to take care of them. There's no access to guaranteed paid parental leave in Florida. And what we estimate is that in Florida, nearly 2,000 teachers are saying that they're leaving the profession because of personal reasons, some of which are likely because of the lack of paid parental leave. So we really need to change this and invest in teachers and provide them with 12 weeks of paid parental leave. Doing so will strengthen families, and it will certainly strengthen the teacher workforce.
So it seems like that's one of the big reasons why, we might be seeing teachers leaving. So do you have any other areas that it's contributing to teacher shortages or burnouts?
Well, we're really asking teachers to make this difficult choice between their own children and their students. And the teacher workforce right now is 80% women. So we're asking teachers to decide, do you want to have your own child or do you want to continue teaching? And when teachers decide to have children, in Florida, what they have to do is they hoard their sick days or they try to time their pregnancies in the summer. These are terrible choices. And so really we need to be much more supportive of teachers and more supportive of families by providing access to 12 weeks of fully paid parental leave.
All right, and I have to know if this is true, because if it is, this is really crazy and quite frankly sad. Only 2 states currently offer 12 weeks of fully paid parental leave. And if that's true, what is the most realistic step other states can take right now to close that gap, and how should states think about the cost?
It's a really sobering fact. We found that only 2 states across the whole nation, Delaware and Arkansas, are providing this policy of 12 weeks of fully paid parental leave for teachers. And so we should follow the model of Delaware and Arkansas. What we found is that on average, the costs of providing 12 weeks of paid parental leave is actually quite affordable. It's about the cost of a cup of coffee per taxpayer in the state of Florida. And so what this would mean is that we would be providing all teachers with access to 12 weeks of paid parental leave, and doing so would be much less costly than the cost of seeing teachers leave the classroom. In fact, it costs about $25,000 to replace one single teacher. So we really need to follow the model of Delaware and Arkansas, and in Florida, provide all teachers with access to 12 weeks of paid parental leave.
I agree. So why is it important that paid parental leave include also fathers and adoptive parents and other non-birthing parents? And what difference does that make for families and the teacher workforce?
It makes a huge difference for families if fathers and adoptive parents and foster parents have access to paid parental leave. We're just really trying to make this very logical policy and support all families and all parents, regardless of whether they're birthing parents or they adopted their children. People who have been parents know it's a stressful and exciting time when you have a baby, and you really need the time to bond as a family and to take care of your child and to really sustain your family. So we're advocating for 12 weeks of paid parental leave for all parents.
If we want a little bit more information on all of this, where can we go?
You can find it on our website on the National Council on Teacher Equality, and that's nctq.org.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, I'm shocked by these statistics, but I'm glad we're kind of at least seeing a way out of this maybe. And hopefully with, more awareness and help like this from y'all, we can get that done. So thanks again.
Thank you for your interest. I appreciate it.
Of course. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.
For over 40 years, ProCraft Cabinetry has been the builder's choice for multifamily cabinet solutions. From apartments to condos and large-scale housing developments, our durable cabinets are designed to handle the demands of your projects. Visit jax.procraftcabinetry.com.
Hurry, it's happening now through Monday at Rooms To Go. Shop 100 perfect picks, each just $9.99 or less. Picture it, your home, fully furnished in your style, with living rooms, bedrooms, and dining rooms, each for $9.99 or less. So many stylish options, each $9.99 or less. And it gets even better. Finance for as low as $20 or less per month, interest-free for 50 months. Plus, free doorway delivery. Don't wait. Offer ends Monday at Rooms To Go.
Leave a little early or be a little late. You'll get there when you get there. Just get there safely.
If you can't bring it to us, we'll come pick it up.
Attention, if you currently use a hydrophilic intermittent catheter, please listen up. Starting in 2026, new changes are in effect. To keep receiving the catheter you currently rely on, you need an updated prescription. Changes like this can bring up questions. That's why Coloplast is making life easier, with a free guide for any catheter user that takes you through the process. Visit keepyourcatheter.com or call now to receive your free guide by email and learn how to update your prescription today. Call now or visit keepyourcatheter.com. That's keepyourcatheter.com. It just takes a couple minutes and means no changes to your catheter of choice. Visit keepyourcatheter.com, keepyourcatheter.com, or call today, 833-679-0799, 833-679-0799. Coloplast shares this as general guidance and not as legal or health advice. Insurance rules vary and change. Talk to your healthcare provider about treatment options and your supplier for billing questions.
We're whipping up delicious recipes you can make at home.
And I can't wait.
Bon appetit.
We're living a high life.
Living in the kitchen.
Fridays on First Coast Living.
All right, that's going to do it for us. But remember, you can stream First Coast Living again at 2 p.m. on First Coast News Plus. Plus, we have all of our individual segments on there. You can search. It's really fun and it's free. Just download it onto your TV.
Yeah.
So that was a fun show. We had a lot of variety today.
We did.
And
Yeah,
I
we
love
went all over the place. It was cool.
I love the Valentine's content.
That was
we're getting
cool.
close.
Yeah, we're getting close. And and then how great I put her on the spot with the
haiku,
the poem, and she totally nailed it.
Yeah.
That was great.
Putting them put on the spot, it's a little nerve-wracking, but she killed it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I knew she was going to do that because like every time they come there, they always do that to me. So I was like, I gotta get ahead of it.
Oh my God, you're like, it's not gonna be me this time, it's gonna be you.
We have a good show for you tomorrow though, right?
We do, we have a lot of fun because Jasmine's back for the mixed Jasmine Monroe, and then we're excited for Jack Shans.
We have Jack Shans with the Wilda Cruzada. That's gonna be cool, she is back.
Yeah, and I think she has a Valentine's song or a romantic song. Walk-in Wedding Chapel, those folks will be here, and the Jack's Arboretum.
Let's see, Turbo Auction and the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, well stick around because the news is next. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.